Hey there, welcome back to the vlog. So I have some good news and some bad news. The good news is that my first Adsense payment finally came through. I was actually very happy about this because I guess for some reason I had totally forgotten it was in US dollars. So once I reached my $100 threshold, lo and behold, I was paid $124. So that was the good news. The bad news, however, is this week is the Great Culling. I think that's what people are calling it. So you may remember going back a couple of weeks ago, there was people on YouTube and they were all basically like,
I can't go on making YouTube videos anymore. I just don't know how I'm going to do it without the monetization, and this is the end of the world.
Whilst I was a bit annoyed about this to start off with, I did quickly come to the realization that I don't do this for the money, and so really it doesn't affect anything. It's just a bit of a coincidence that the week that I finally got my first pay from Adsense happened to be the week that I got cut from Adsense. The needle on the Morissette scale here is going to be like, very high up here. So I'm going to carry on doing the videos. If you are new here, but one of the things that I've mentioned in the past is that every month I try to do something that I didn't do in previous months. And I try to basically push things forward a little bit. And you know what, rather than rattle these off my head because I can't remember half of them, I will just quickly load up my spreadsheet. Okay, so as an example, in September we fixed the color grading and we also started scaling and zooming and doing proper thumbnails. In October we added the like and subscribe, which you should now see over here. Where were we? Yeah, so October added like and subscribe and did the 4 video end screen that you see at the end of the video. In November we started adding jump cuts and featured content, but that then got cut out again. Google removed that. And I also hit the 10,000 view mark at that point as well. And then in December we started doing the new vlog and date title, so this thing down here. A new channel banner, removing the banking stuff, increased community interaction, that was in January of this year. And then we get to February where I've got two things going on. Number one, I stopped saying you all, because at the end of the day I am not normally talking to a group of people down the camera. I'm speaking to one person watching on their own, and it in the back of my head was like, this is wrong. I should be addressing you as a person and not addressing you all as a group, because you're not all sitting together. It's not like I'm on stage here talking to you all simultaneously. It's a one-to-one as far as the viewer is concerned. So that was one of the big changes. And then also stop saying like. Now, just to give you an example as to how bad this is, here's a recent video where I basically have just chopped all those bits up just to give you an idea as to how bad this was. And it did the job successfully. What SpaceX would then try is, they would try to land, and the news would basically say that SpaceX has failed at its mission, and you would then get all of this sort of rhetoric coming out, and this long discussions about, oh well, they're failing, and they're not as good as NASA, and basically the entire thing was just this absolute negative publicity surrounding the fact that they couldn't recover the rocket. I guess going back to about the last week when I was off with my sore throat, I was looking through some of my old videos and this just stuck out as something that had to be removed. I knew that it's something that I do subconsciously, so I have to think about making sure that I definitely do not say it. Now this has 2 benefits. Number one, I don't sound stupid when I'm talking to you. And the second thing also is it means that I don't have to do as many edits to remove it, because I guess it was pretty excessive. So I haven't planned what's going to change for March yet. I'm sure there will be something and it will get noted in my spreadsheet because I always make a note of everything that I do in my spreadsheet. I still aim to push things forward. I had a very nice comment today from somebody saying that they enjoyed the videos and they gave me a little bit of background about themselves, and it's nice to see stuff like that because I don't know who you are. So even if I was to click on an avatar of somebody that's just subscribed, I'm not necessarily going to get any information about that person. So it's nice sometimes just to hear like, A, where are you, and B, you know, who are you? I definitely want to try and get the community side up a little bit more, try and get the interaction going. I started doing a lot more of this in January, but I think I'm going to try and push it again in March just to try and keep things rolling in the right direction. So here's a question for you. Subscribers quite often in other channels, they have a name for themselves or as a group or whatever. Like if it's PewDiePie, well, there'll be Squad Fam. If it's Amy Landino, Socials, everybody seems to have a different name for their group. So what do you guys and girls want to be called? So there we go, we'll try and keep this democratic here. Yes, so as I said, it's been a bit of a bittersweet week, and even though the culling is going on right now, it doesn't affect anything. At the end of the day, I'm going to carry on doing what I do. I like doing this just for the fun of it. I'm still trying to improve what I'm doing, and I'm still trying to have fun and also see where this leads to. I don't really have a goal as such. It's not, well, I say I don't have a goal. I do have a goal. Hang on a second. So this is my YouTube book. This is the book where I write down everything that I'm either doing, plan to do, or whatever. I do write stuff down in the spreadsheet as far as metrics go, but the plan is here. So what is my goal? So I do have a goal here, and the interesting thing that's confusing me, it's sub-related. Now, normally I don't go after subs. Like, I enjoy seeing the sub number going up, but that wasn't originally my long-term goal as far as I remembered in my head. So the goal that it says here is to have 90,000 subs, and the 90,000 subs, it's got written next to it why that is. It's the size of Wembley Stadium. Okay, alright, so you can take the Englishman out of England, but you can't take England out of the Englishman. So yes, there we go. It's in the book. Apparently that's the plan. Alright, if you like these videos, thumbs up. If you don't like it, thumbs down. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe, and speak to you soon. Thanks, bye.